Welcome to Running Trails, my journey from a cyclist to an ultra runner in my mid-40s, and my ambition to try and race the CCC race in 2025. This is my race report from the Nice 50k race, which was 62 kilometers and 3,750 meters of elevation. I raced this with my partner Kaisa, and my main goal was to try and see how a 100k pace would feel like, and to actually get the 2 more running stones. But let's get into the video, and during the video I'll explain the route, and also there's a few problems that I encountered. The start was from Menton village, where we actually had our Airbnb apartment, and I would recommend that this approach is actually a really good one, because in the morning you didn't have any stress of getting to the train or catching the bus, but actually the start line was just 100 meters from where we were staying. The weather was excellent, and the forecast was that it would be very warm during the day. I started with 2 soft flasks and had 2 empty ones with me. The organizers didn't enforce the hot weather kit, but 2 liters of capacity was made mandatory.
Je voulais juste vous exprimer notre plaisir et notre joie de vous voir tous ici, aussi nombreux sur un aussi beau port.
We were really in the last group of the starting, so there were 4 different flights and we were on the 4th ones, so leaving almost last from the 1,600 starters. If you have any plans on getting a good time, try to get yourself to one of the earlier flights. We had our family with us, and my youngest daughter, Emilia, was there cheering from the start. The route starts from sea level, and there's 1,200 meters of vertical climb to start with. First a bit of warm-up, and then steep climb until the top. The queues started almost instantly. It was 5 to 10 minutes on a couple of occasions, just waiting for the crowd to get into this narrow path. During the climb, the views were pretty amazing. And it was nice that you had Italy right on the right hand side and France on the left hand side. So we were right in the border. After the climb, there was a short downhill and waiting to get to the first service station to refill the water, as the heat and sun was actually starting to do its job. Big shock then when asking for water. They were out. This was impossible to understand, as the organizers have asked you to have 2 liters of capacity, and then they had no water to give you. Unbelievable. But quick decision, let's just do the 5k steep descent in the heat to the next station, which is down into the village. And I'm pretty sure the village will have running water, so water couldn't be out there. So off we went. Shock number 2 when coming to the station. There was a 100-meter queue of probably 500 people waiting for water. It was getting to plus 35 Celsius and you just needed to stand in the sun and wait. At this stage I had nothing good to say about the organizers or about the race itself. I was saying that the ultra walking was now turning into ultra queuing. Finally, after 40 minutes, we had now 2 liters of liquid again and continued our way. I had 2 waters and 2 energy drinks, but it really took some time to get the spirit back. And it was again a one big climb that was maybe split into three bits, and we just started to tackle that one. Lots of people didn't have it so easy, as we saw all the time people resting in the shade, dropping out and struggling. This definitely was the most beautiful part of the route, and after getting some water and energy again, I started to enjoy the race actually. The St. Agnes service station was one of the best. Crew gave some showers with a hose and you got everything you needed. 2 more liters, filled again. There were some steep bits before the top, and you could see the Alps on your right in the horizon, and it was just steady going on these very steep climbs. This was on the north side of the mountain, so it was in the shade as well. Gone were the heat-related issues now. Finally, cresting the highest peak. It was busy and narrow descent to Col de la Madone. As you can see in the video, pretty much impossible to try and overtake anybody without risking on falling. Another quick stop, adding 2 liters, some ice to your neck, and off we went again. Now started the part where we actually made some progress in the distance. Amazing views to the coast, also amazing views to the Alps, and nice runnable trails. There was also a little bit of road running involved, which Kaisa didn't enjoy that much. Last stint looked almost flat, but actually up and down all the time. We both started to have short times of feeling a bit weaker, but then again felt better, and I guess this is part of the longer races. Sun was setting, and the sunset from the high up was really amazing, so it gave you a little bit of a mental boost. It was also getting dark quickly now. At 50k I really bonked. I think it was the beginning when I couldn't drink my calories and really struggled with the heat. Every time I got some gel or caffeine, I felt good again for 30 minutes or so. This was maybe at the time of 11 hours. So good learning for longer races, making sure that you keep eating properly. And now it was dark, so time to get your headlamp out. At the last service station we took our time, 5 minutes or so, drank a lot of Coke, emptied our waste from all the trash that we have gathered during the race. Final case in Nice felt great. You knew the end is near, and you had people cheering, random tourists, other runners and staff members. Of course we had a family at the finish line as well. I'm super proud of Kaisa, of course. It was amazing to share this experience with her. I hope you enjoyed this race report, and I really hope the organizers fixed those issues in the first service stations with the queues and everything. Otherwise, the route was really amazing, nice views, and really my longest run this far. Not in kilometers, but in hours. And I guess that's what matters in ultra racing anyway. So my next plans are then to actually try to maybe enter the lottery for the CCC already for next year. Let's see what happens. If that doesn't work, then maybe next year I'll try to do some 100k race. But no plans yet. I think it's now a really well-earned off-season with the 4 stones from this year. So hopefully see you again next year.